mobododo. Yaya mobokwa dodo. Yaya mobododo. Yetisikaso so akomde. Yetisikaso eso akomde. The mistress ya for Yakupo. Omo ni kwana ni mbra. Ni baba sister. Taase ni nina. Omo sikano ayo kuna mbra.
Abusiamemo akwa ba haya AGYEKUMWAA TV. Me pacha obomode na subscribe to this YouTube page. Na ensempa kwaso Ghana no yenkwaso a emfamremo. Bank of Ghana eni sika krabia kese ewo Ghana. Mpotemu ne baabi a wo bia bank atwa ho ahie nyina. Se wonum kwa hwiehiem na wo pe baabi atwa won ho a eye Bank of Ghana ena wonum kokosre wonum ema won sika. Wonum so gigi sa sika no mpotemu nyina wo de bank ran a Bank of Ghana kese mu. Na empanimfo no afibia no wo mu kubu nkonta efa sika dodo a Bank of Ghana expende afibia na wode 2022 de ababetu dwa eno yenkohwe mu a omai Ghana eka yabo eni sika yetwa gum enye sikawa we hu ahwehia mu na egina so ama NDC amanyuko no won ma friends amhwefo nhie mu ese ebredru ese wonom de nokura bi tu dwa moment of truth eno mu no kwame agboza awoye mrahye bedwani afensu no eba sika semundu tuamu so odi mu akotene wo fukisi mu onom ena wode tu dwa se nokura nim nie Bank of Ghana panyina wobeda no no sebem preduasa oyaye mambofo omai Ghana sika sema kwa hihie mu pa nanso papa no wayinani onti so dogo bi no abe amenne wokwa edan kase a wono mu si ewo nkran potem wanom no sebe sa sika no etimi de ye ma akase enkanya bone de nanso Bank of Ghana kroyi ede omai na kodum pempenso bi a ebre wei enye bra esese wosi sa edan no moma yentie sede kwame agboza ede ne nsam todwa.
Which of you will believe that a Bank of Ghana in this level of crisis, self-inflicted, will be building a $250 million new headquarters? In fact, those of you who know Ridge Hospital, when President Mahama had the opportunity to lead this country, he built Ridge Hospital that you and I can use today. Right opposite of that hospital on the right-hand side is Bank of Ghana new headquarters, as if something is wrong with the old headquarters. You are broke, you have actually collapsed the economy. The next thing you do is to award a $250 million project. And guess what? That project is one of the fastest going projects in this country. Not hospital projects, not education project, not road project. The fastest going project in this country is the construction of Bank of Ghana. So how can you tell us that the country is broke when the headquarters of Bank of Ghana is going on at a speed of light? It means that this is deliberate. What will we do after the 21 days? They shouldn't try us. We have options, like we always say. Our options are in our head. They should not try it because we are capable of deploying options that will get him out of office by force if he refuses to go within the 21 days. And we are telling him he should not dare us because we have the capability of driving him out of the office with your support.
Mekobi ene mankabi ene nkama kokora nkaye Atofolson a wono so kormashe bejafia edom kumani sikasem ena afi wontite ni woda no ene okasa de tudwa se sika pa Bank of Ghana fo twagum nye sikawa nenam so ama enne nipa bese 850,000 ena wonom akwa onyehie mu wona kane no sika pa no ababede mfimfin ena wona kakra nso no na enye nso yara middle fo no so se waba low ateso low fo no de kohweta apaska ayabasa na enum nso no ena papa yi anam so
Yes, the governor has breached the law, and Section 30 and Section 60 of the Bank of Ghana Amendment Act is clear on this matter. He can only print to support government expenditure using 5% of previous year's revenue as the benchmark. Unfortunately, the governor did 7.2% of GDP, representing about 30% of previous year's revenue. So he has not just breached it lightly, but you could see that he deliberately did this. What I can say is that it's only the Attorney General who has the power to prosecute someone who breaches the law. So it's not in the bosom of Parliament to prosecute. What we can only do as members of Parliament is to hold him before us. But unfortunately, the crime has been caused already. He has already destroyed our livelihood. In fact, the act, this singular act of printing 7.2% of GDP in 1 year in terms of revenue, has pushed, according to the World Bank, 850,000 Ghanaians into the poverty line. It has not only done that. If you are to go further and drill down the numbers, you will notice that this singular act has also moved a number of Ghanaians from middle income to low income. And certain rich people have now become middle income. So the governor has messed us up big time. He has imposed an illegal inflation tax on the people. Inflation is a tax. It is an illegal tax because it does not have legislation. The governor has imposed an illegal inflation tax on the people of Ghana. That is why today when you go to the market, things that you used to buy it 1 cedi, the next day you go in and you will notice that you are buying it at 5 Ghana cedis. Clearly, this takes away your disposable income and push you further line the poverty line. This is what the governor has done. We can't continue to allow these things to happen. What we are seeking to do now is to secure our country. He should first leave the scene because he has shown that he cannot stand firm for the people of Ghana. We've seen examples in other countries. We saw what Bernanke did in the United States. But what we are seeing here now is that we have seen a governor who has turned himself into a printer. He now owns a printing press. All what he does is to print money. We can't stand that. So we are asking him to leave, and he should leave now. And when he leaves, eventually we'll get a good governor. Simple put, the governor must go. We have stated here today that we have given him 21 days as the main opposition party for him to pack his bags and leave that sacred place called Bank of Ghana. He should leave. 21 days because we think as a governor he will need at least 3 weeks to hand over properly. So we are being charitable. We've given him 21 days. He should immediately pack his bag, write his handing over, and leave the central bank. If he fails to leave the central bank, we are urging you all, the media, fellow countrymen and women, NDC, even MPP, they should join us. Let us occupy the central bank and ask the governor to leave the scene because he can't continue staying there. He has shown that he's incompetent. He doesn't care about livelihood of the central bank because clearly he has failed on the constitutional mandate of price stability. He single-handedly, working with his deputies, has run the central bank down. As if that is not enough, knowing that the central bank has collapsed, he has further gone out there to decide that he's going to build head office worth 3 billion Ghana cedis, 250 million US dollars at this critical time. So clearly, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. We all know what he has done. We saw how he has mismanaged our resources. Bank of Ghana's resources. I don't think he will manage his business the way he has managed. So
Sami Jamfi awono eye kasa mafo titire penyene de ma NDC amanyuko no enso nya kwan kasa bi eho no mo na wode tudwa se Ghana fo momo moni nda ho every say Bank of Ghana papa no sa 21 days ultimatum na wono nyina peso kambom de ma no sensemtwefo amfa wano antum anka bi na Ghana fonso ansom ne kwaye party asem na obi ayi nani a daachi enchirima emfa oman hu enche no enti ese de ono so kan ye ene de ode to aso
ye hwe ni mu se owura no wanfa na dwuma ntoa. The entire 137 members of parliament supported by well-meaning patriots Ghana for ebeka omo ho ne ananti akọ the offices of Bank of Ghana. They are making sure that we will occupy the Bank of Ghana. Anopa ekosi adeche, we will occupy there until Addison did the Juma beto. Because how do we or maybe anyway see mu a ye do ho becho. And in this Ghana for yes so ye betena was say ye tena won ye ni han ehwe omo a omo bebo o man no kra.